Okay, I put this substitute deflection coil on here. Here's what my symptoms used to look like. See if I can do this. Let me see. Yeah. See if I can pull this off here. Okay, might shut the light off here. This is what my TV looked like. So the TV was this much wider or something. That's what I would get. Find any better ones, but there was no signal. It had real jaggedy edges, so it basically, I don't know. It's basically like this, or it was like so. Enough of that. This is just stuff in my camera here. So anyways, so I have this hooked up. I have it stuffed with an envelope. Centering rings, all the back is missing. I bought it off of eBay rotted, but I knew it was like that. I had to sacrifice a 6SN7 tube to make a socket. So I'll plug it in. I have this running. Let me see. I have a 1/4 inch plug here. Let me zero up. It's negative control grid voltage here. It's this TV. So what I'm hoping for is negative 320 volts. So I measured pretty accurate 16.7 ohms and 18.2 ohms. I was going to measure the vertical, but then I didn't. So my dad's old stuff. I'm 60 years old, so I can play it now, legally. Okay, here's how I keep things safe. Neutral marked, which is that little fusible wire in there. Goes to chassis. Neutral marked. Neutral mark. And I need this thing turned on. Find the button. Okay, we'll see what happens here. This is my oscilloscope ground. Oh, she's already on. She's way ahead of me. The tuner tube has a slow warm-up. It's probably coming. 10. 9. There it is. Wow. I didn't expect a picture. Wow.
Now, as I know how difficult it is for Hank without a wife or mother to help guide the family, and I know he's going
so let's see.
Every father does when his children start growing up. But if Billy's getting into serious
342 volt boost. It's supposed to be 320.
I guess so. Oh, I guess I'm looking at it from Billy's viewpoint.
This, I believe, is supposed to be
When
negative
we was growing up, why, you would have wore yourself out thrashing us.
21 or
Billy's right there
something.
at that
So
same stage.
we're on the 150 volt scale. 40 volts.
A little more some adolescent prank. Well, now that's just it, Paul. I ain't for sure.
This is 470 ohms away from the control grid of the horizontal output tube.
Yeah, this other kid had a rifle, and Billy was trying to keep him using it on me.
I have to solder hoops on this switch.
I figured I owed him something.
That ain't worth a crap.
Let him tell his father about it.
Slow warm up in this tube, I think, because there's no snow. It's just like, well, what it was.
How's there, big boy?
I have to score a better deflection coils, I guess.
Don't seem like there's enough hours in the day.
I have 3 flyback testers, and no, it's not this one, my other one. It said bad, but what happens here when I test it, the red test is bad, short. So I'm going to take this and wiggle stuff around and stuff after.
Sure is a good looking bull.
I had to sacrifice a 12SN7 tube for one of these. This one has no centering rings. It has no magnetics here. The coils are just seated on to the picture tube, but I think the coil walked away from the picture tube a little bit.
Yeah, he knows he's a champion, don't he?
You see the coil back there.
That's a hard thing.
They're nice coils. That's why I bought it.
Yeah, it's about the hardest thing we have to learn in this life, Billy. Matter of fact, a lot of fellas never quite make it.
How do you learn?
It's a different thing with different men, I reckon.
So,
Might have.
Mr. Cartwright, I come over here to tell you I'm sorry for what happened this afternoon. I reckon I acted pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Oh.
I reckon you did it that, Billy. Apology accepted.
I didn't know they was gonna rustle your cattle on us.
I didn't pay attention to that.
Really?
Sure.
Ain't very often anybody believes.
Okay, let me. I think it had to go clockwise. I think. Let me see. These wires are going to break. I'm going to have to really do something with those because everything's floating. Let me see. Let me get these. I don't want those coils touching the picture tube, the back, the horizontals. Plug it back in. Again, neutral to neutral. Watch that. This here was dripping wax before, and I took the back off, the cover off, and it stays a lot cooler.
I reckon. It takes a work to get a bull red.
It's a rounding now. Oh, I gotta push her up a little more to the.
Reckon that could help me. I don't kill him in the kid's name.
Push it up a little more to the back of the picture tube, I guess.
Be a hand. probably did pretty doggone well. Yeah, you be fine.
Mr. Cartwright, if I did it, wouldn't you have to tell my...
I'm adjusting the brightness. It's got really good brightness. I can't remember if I tested the picture tube. Okay, it's gonna screw with me. Okay. I'm gonna be screwing with this stuff after the fact. What I have, 3. I don't remember. And I wanted to check this 10 picofarads or 56 picofarads here. I can't do it. I can have access to this through my socket, but my capacitor checker goes berserk. So, and I switched them around to make sure I have negative on this long swing here. My control grid is hooked up on the far side of here. I'm here on junction K. That would be impossible to achieve. .22 JF6. Okay. This chassis reference. This tube was bad when I got her. This tube, I had no sound. My sound came and go. This thing was really bad, so I think it was that. And that does travel to the boost. I think that's the only thing that comes off the boost. Automatic gain control, I think. If I hook up to test point 5 when I put that generator on it, I had bad luck with generators. The famous 8FQ7 from when I was young, I remember that. I'm not really big on the 11LQ8, I don't remember that. But the one I remember is a 11KB8, which is a substitute. I think that's what I have in it. I'm used to 4EH7, 4EJ7. This, I'm not too familiar with. I remember these because every damn one of them are bad. I've never seen a good one yet. Another good one for being bad is a 6971 in audio equipment. And they're hard to get. These things, I just remember the 17, no, I can't think of it. The 13 FM7, that type stuff. The 17, I want to keep saying KV8. Dang it, no. I can't remember. 17 BF11's audio output. I can't remember. It'll come back though. So, whatever. I still have no reception over there. This is this book. Comes in handy. My problems here, what I think is, that's power, no, that was interference. This is power supply, low voltage. This is horizontal. No. Here's what I think I have. Because my picture was tapered like that, but it wasn't clean. But it could have been my tuner giving me issues too, the mechanicals. So this is what I think is wrong with mine. Oops. See, keep this going. I don't know where the hell I was. So, back here, and get to this page. I'm wasting time here. We're invaluable time up here. Got some interesting stuff here. These old things. So, you know winter's coming when you see that. Fall and winter. Okay, I don't do this too often, but I'm supposed to handle records that way. So I have nothing working here with this thing.
Just joshing you, can't you see that? That kid is plumb sensitive, ain't he? Well, you rode him pretty hard. I don't know why you should. He seems like a nice enough kid to me. Well, how was I to know? Well, let's take care of the horses and get washed up.
When I touch it, it goes out. I'm designing my own guitar pedal here for... I haven't worked with this in a long time. This here is a working tremolo unit, but I have issues working in the field effect. I'm using, where the heck is it? Field effect transistor right here, I think. Here's my Mickey Mouse power supply for this. I have to do some more tinkering to get a real good distortion-free sound to mix the tremolo in with the guitar signal.
Billy's been here, huh? Yeah, about 2 hours ago. He came looking for you. Said he wanted to borrow some horn wax and soap. Said he was getting old Macho Segundo groomed up for the fair. I got to josh the kid about them pigs of his. That kid come at me like a wild-eyed scratching bobcat. He's got a plumb bad temper to be so young. Was he telling the truth, Hoss, about you letting him work on that high-priced bowl of yours? Yeah, that's true, Lord.
This wires the ground to my oscilloscope. So, got 355.
You fellas, come on.
On the 150 volt scale, a tad over negative 40 volts. This thing, I have to learn how to adjust it for the voltage size. I don't know none of that. It said that. My theory is if I want a certain voltage, I'll have to go to this. If it says 150 volts peak to peak, I would use this scale probably, or this scale, and find 150 volts, say peak to peak. And then, like it would be like, say 30 volts peak, no, 100 volts peak to peak would be like 111, I don't know. I'm not good with that stuff.
Yeah? Where you been, boy? Weak. Don't you think I ought to get some kind of explanation?
Why? I ain't one of your pigs.
Boy, you been drinking?
Yeah. So,
I've been patient with you. But there'll come a time when I won't be.
Maybe I can duct tape that in. I need to push it up a little bit.
let it come.
I'm going to unplug it and push it forward a little bit. No, it probably won't be such a roundy. Again, white to white. 17JZ8 was that tube. I got memory problems. That's how long it took me to come up with it. So I was familiar with the 13GF7 and that type of stuff. 17JZ8, 17BF11 for audio output and detector. This stuff will kill the COVID-19. Inhale it into your mouth and each nostril. I think it helps. Vicks inhaler. That's a pretty good picture for off-the-wall deflection coils. But the only thing this thing don't have is
You're up to no good.
thermistor for the vertical. I wonder if I should pull this thermistor out of here and put on there.
Where are you going?
For a ride, you mind?
If I can't get this working, I'm going to try. I'm going to wiggle these turns, move them around. I got to investigate it some more with my ohm meter. I think I said they were 16.7 ohms and 18.2. These things I bought off of eBay. 0.01. 0.01 at 2K volts. Heck of a deal on these things. 101 pieces. 2K volts. Heck of a deal. So I'll be making another video with my testers. I gotta see what I did over here.
If your car is out of warranty or close to expiring, CarShield makes sure you
Is that backwards?
don't have to pay for expensive auto repairs. That's why I'm a customer. Let's catch up with the action.
Let's see.
Happy customers have saved thousands on car repairs. first 3 months, we saved $4,100.
I think everything's written backwards.
$6,000 in engine repairs.
Those repair bills never had a chance. Look at those Hall of Fame dance moves.
Well,
Saving money on expensive car repairs.
I must have my
It's like having a suit of armor around my car.
north and south mixed up here, or my east and west.
We're just happy with CarShield. They put a transmission.
I was wondering about that when I was making my choices on this one.
You and your wallet. An engine, transmission, or computer system breakdown. Never pay on covered repairs. CarShield covers practically all makes and all
Cool.
models, new or used.
When it comes to protecting you from expensive repairs, there's a new sheriff in town. CarShield is rumbling and tumbling all over that repair bill. Goodbye expensive car repairs and hello savings. This guy just scored the CarShield hat trick. That's towing, roadside
Come on, get
assistance,
something on
and
there.
rental coverage at no extra cost. That's what I call MVP protection. Don't get stuck paying for those expensive repairs. Call CarShield and tell them
Okay.
the Swami sent you.
At least it
Now
works.
is the time to make the smart choice and protect yourself from sky-high auto repair bills. Call now for a free and instant protection plan.
That's
quote.
interesting.
It's only a matter of time until repairs are...
Okay, this is it. Orange Beginner's Corner.
80410.
Next step will be the flyback and yoke testers.
Billy, what happened to you last time, Nick?
I have something important to do.
Billy, I'm